Hi, my name is Carolina Gonzalez. I am a freshman in Photo 1, Period 5. This is my Semester 2 final exam presentation. Why did I take photography? So I took photography to learn how to use a camera and to also understand all the components of what it takes to get a good photo. I also did it to understand how to use Photoshop. So the picture in the background is a picture of my friend Grace, which was one of the first photos I had taken. I had photoshopped it to make it look like if it was a drawing. Now I call this picture Fun Time because it is a picture of my brother and him playing his Nintendo Switch. I took this picture in AV mode using shallow depth of field, which is why the Nintendo Switch is in focus, but his face is blurry. The real composition I used was simplicity. The story behind this picture is we had just come home from school, and he was very excited to come home and play his Nintendo Switch, and he right away started playing his new game, Splatoon, and I had caught him smiling. I call this picture Never Ending Jail because the hallway seemed to be going on forever down the hall, and school is basically like a jail because you're not allowed outside without getting in trouble. Also, the security guards are walking down the hall like if they're patrolling jails. So I took this photo in TV mode, even though you don't need to use it. The rules of composition I used were simplicity and the leading lines of the lockers on the side leading your eyes straight into the middle. The story behind this is we had just come out of the T&I and the hallway seemed very calm and lonely, which is usually very packed, so I decided to take a picture of it. This picture is called Toy Takeover because I like how the Pokemon and the soldier are on top of the car and it looks like they flipped the car over. I used AV mode in this photo to have shallow depth of field, which you can see Miss Samuda in the background, kind of all blurry. The rule of composition that I used was rule of thirds. So the story behind this was we were practicing shallow depth of field with Pokemon toys, and I really liked the idea of a Pokemon being able to flip over a car, so that's what I did. This one is called Happy and Alone because the dog is by himself on top of the dashboard and in the middle of traffic. So advice that I have for future students are try new things and don't be afraid if you're the only one trying new things. This quote really caught my eye on Google. It says, the only photographer you should compare yourself to is the one you used to be, which is something that I try to do because if I try to compare myself to someone older, they have more experience with taking pictures than I do, so it's not fair to compare yourself to them. You need to compare yourself to what you used to be so you can see the growth that you have made. Thank you for watching.